Hey, I'm Matt Wazbinski, and this is the Waz Report.
Intro to the Waz Report, we need a budget, yeah.
Well, it's December. The Christmas season is in full effect. Shopping, hot chocolate, eating mistletoe. Wait, that's not right. So I hope you guys are having a great time, either wrapping up the final bits of your semester or getting ready for the holidays. I'm super excited because this time I get to actually utilize the whiteboard behind me. But why didn't you use the whiteboard last episode? Great question, self. You see, when I write on the board, to you, it looks normal. But when I record it, it records it backwards. So 10, to me, looked like net. Cap would look like pack. Mom would look the same. And me not knowing this makes me look very silly. So sorry about that one. Now, as you may have noticed in our long historic run of 2 episodes, every time my intro is a little bit different. I could use a little bit of help on this. Do you have any cool ideas of ways that I can make a funny intro? Maybe you're a band or a group. All you have to do is send me a video saying, "Hey, I'm," insert your name right here. And this is the Waz Report. Or maybe you just want to see yourself on the interwebs. That's cool too. Next, I also need help gathering news stories. I want to know what you guys want to hear about, don't want to hear about, are tired of hearing about, want to hear more about. So if you guys could just let me know, either email me, tweet me, smoke signal me, whatever you gotta do, just let me know exactly what you want to hear about. I was trying to think of a cool name for you guys, like Waz's Warriors, the voice of the people. We could call you the Newsies! Whatever you'd like to be called. This show doesn't happen without your guys' input. So if you could please just let me know whatever you want me to talk about. Just let me know either on the comments below, tweet me, Facebook, email. It doesn't matter. Please just help me out, guys. Thank you so much. Now, on to today's topics. Grammy nominations were just announced. And first off, let me just say that Grammys is probably the weirdest award name ever. It's like an award that you would get from your grandmother for helping her clean out the garage. Kanye West leads all nominations with 7, followed closely by people like Adele, Foo Fighters, and Bruno Mars, who each got 6. Adele, Foo Fighters, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, and Bruno Mars are all up for Album of the Year. I'll break it down more once we get a little bit closer in February, but here are a couple of my picks, just right off the bat. I've got Nicki Minaj for Best New Artist, The Cave by Mumford & Sons for Song of the Year, Look at Me Now for Best Rap Performance, and Taylor Swift for Best Country Performance, because that girl doesn't lose anything, except apparently a lot of boyfriends. Just to clarify, these are my heart picks, not my head picks. I'll probably research it a little bit better and break it down of who I think is actually going to win, but these are just the guys that I would like to see win. This episode's question, who are your Grammy picks and who do you think got left out? Moving on. I want to thank Pastor Keith Grable for giving me the opportunity to speak at Thrive Student Ministries at Christian Celebration Center. It's my home church. It's where I was born and raised. It's where I first got my exposure into ministry, and I was given the opportunity to preach there this last Wednesday. Awesome experience, awesome group. Just want to say thank you so much. If I get the chance, if I get the recording, I'll probably post that either on my site or on Facebook or somewhere, and I'll let you know about that. But it was a great opportunity, and I'm just thankful that I got the shot to do it. Next up, let's talk about sports. The NBA lockout is over, which is good for a lot of people. I'm not talking the multimillionaires, but I'm talking about vendors, people who work at the stadiums. I'm glad that they could get back to work, get their jobs back, and get everything running. I'm not a big NBA fan. I view NBA regular season the same way that I view college basketball regular season. Basically, I just watch every so often so I know who to pick when the actual games that matter, March Madness and the playoffs, come up. I hate to say it, but I have to say that the Heat, as of now, are the favorites. It's a shortened season. They won't have to worry about that meshing that they had to deal with at the beginning of last season. And I just feel they got all the way to the finals last year. There's nothing really stopping them this year. I like the Thunder. I also like the Lakers. Not a big fan of the Celtics. I think they're kind of getting old besides Rondo. But besides that, I would have to say that the Heat are in the driver's seat. That being said, there's a lot of stuff to happen. We still have free agency. We have a lot of trades that could happen. A lot of things are going to go on before we start this season, which starts on Christmas Day, which I actually am pretty excited about. Now on to some football quick picks. Sorry, Who Dat Nation. I got a lot of friends there, but I'm going to have to take my Lions over your Saints. I'm not comfortable with that pick at all. I feel like that's a completely bad pick, but I have to do it. Saints are a great team. Lions are kind of on the downslide right now, but I gotta stick with them. They need this win to make the playoffs. I got the Falcons over the Texans. Denver over Minnesota. I have the Giants upsetting the Packers. Once again, not comfortable with that, but I think that if a team can beat them, the Giants probably have a good shot. I got the Cowboys over the Cardinals. And I have the Chargers over the Jaguars in possibly the worst Monday Night Football game that we will see all season and probably for a long time. Be sure to let us know what you think about the show, either on the comments below, through Twitter, or send me an email. That does it for this episode. I'm Matt Wazbinski, and that's Waz Up. Twitter, email, boom.